Before watching this video, please subscribe this channel and click on bell icon to get the notifications for the upcoming classes.
Now discussing the next concept is electricity. Approximately 7 bits are given from this lesson. Weightage of 7 marks. First, the fundamentals of the electricity is nothing but a charge. Telugulo ఆవేశం అని అంటాం. The charges are two types. One is the positive charge. Second one is the negative charge. The positive charge always possessed in the nucleus is a proton. Negative charge is possessed by the electron. Okay, the charge of positive charge and negative charge magnitudically equal. That value is 1.602 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. The SI unit of charge is coulomb. The charge of each charge is 1.602 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. The charge possesses the two laws. One is the law of conservation of charge. Second one is the quantization of charge. ఓకే, ఆవేశ నిత్యత్వ నియమాన్ని పాటిస్తుంది. రెండోది ఆవేశ క్వాంటీకరణ నియమాన్ని పాటిస్తుంది. ఆవేశ నిత్యత్వ నియమం ప్రకారము the whole charge in universe is remains constant. It will be transformed from the one charged body into another charged body. The charge can neither be created nor be destroyed. According to శక్తి నిత్యత్వం ఆవేశ నిత్యత్వ నియమం ప్రకారం విశ్వంలో ఉండేటువంటి మొత్తం విద్యుత్ ఆవేశం ఎల్లప్పుడూ స్థిరంగా ఉంటుంది. ఆవేశాన్ని మనం సృష్టించలేము, అదే విధంగా మనము నాశనం చేయడం అనేది జరగదు. కాకపోతే ఆవేశాన్ని ఒక పదార్థం నుంచి వేరే పదార్థానికి మనము ప్రసరింపజేయగలము, ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్ చేయగలము. క్వాంటైజేషన్. అకార్డింగ్ టు క్వాంటైజేషన్ ప్రిన్సిపల్, ద హోల్ చార్జ్ అక్యూములేటెడ్ ఆన్ ద చార్జింగ్ బాడీ ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ ఈక్వలెంట్ టు ఇంటిగ్రల్ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద చార్జ్ ఆఫ్ ఎ సింగిల్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్. The whole charge on charged body is equal to integral product of the charge of a electron. ఏదైనా ఒక వస్తువు మీద ఉన్నటువంటి మొత్తం విద్యుదావేశం ఎల్లప్పుడూ కూడా ఎలక్ట్రాన్ విద్యుదావేశం యొక్క పూర్ణాంక గుణిజంగా ఉంటుంది. దీన్నే మనము క్వాంటీకరణ నియమం అని అంటాం. ఆవేశానికి SI ప్రమాణం ఏంటమ్మా అంటే కూలోంబ్స్. SI యూనిట్ ఆఫ్ చార్జ్ ఇస్ కూలోంబ్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ కరెంట్. ఎలక్ట్రిక్ కరెంట్. విద్యుత్ ప్రవాహము. The current is a rate of flow of charge. విద్యుత్ ఆవేశము ప్రసరించేటటువంటి మార్పు రేటునే విద్యుత్ ప్రవాహం అని అంటాం. విద్యుత్ ఆవేశము ప్రసరించేటటువంటి మార్పు రేటునే విద్యుత్ ప్రవాహం అంటాం. The rate of flow of electric charge is called as the electric current. The SI unit is charge coulomb measured in time measured in second, coulomb per second or amperes. 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb per second. 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb per second. Okay, few examples are there on this concept. Okay, find the number of electrons present in the 1 coulomb of charge. Okay, find the number of electrons in 1 coulomb of charge. ఒక కూలంబ్ విద్యుదావేశంలో ఉండేటటువంటి ఎలక్ట్రాన్ల సంఖ్యను కనుక్కోండి. Here using the quantization principle, according to quantization principle, the whole charge on accumulated body is equal to integral product of the charge of single electron. Here total charge Q is given 1 coulomb. Electron charge is, you know that, 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. Find the number of electrons present in the 1 coulomb of charge, that is a small n. Substitute here 1 is equal to n into 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. Therefore, number of electrons present in the 1 coulomb of charge n is equal to 1 by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. You get simplify the 6.25 into 10 to the power of 18 electrons. అంటే 6.25 into 10 to the power of 18 electrons are present in 1 coulomb of the charge. Next problem. Calculate the current flowing through a conductor in 1 microsecond. 1 microsecond. Calculate the current flowing through a conductor in 1 microcoulomb over 100 coulombs of charge. Find the current flowing through a conductor in 1 second over the 100 coulombs of charge. Therefore, current is equal to charge per time. Therefore, current is equal to charge is 100 coulombs, time is 1 second, that is 100 amperes. Next one is potential difference. Denoted by V. Potential difference. Consider a conductor, two ends, one is the A, second one is the B. Okay. The charge is moving from the one end to another end of the conductor. You can do some external work. The work done to bring the charge from one end to another end is called as a potential difference. Therefore, potential difference is equal to work done per charge. Potential difference is equal to work done per charge. ప్రమాణ ధన విద్యుత్ ఆవేశాన్ని విద్యుత్ వాహకములో ఒక ప్రాంతం నుంచి వేరే ప్రాంతానికి తీసుకుని వెళ్ళడానికి చేయవలసిన పనినే పొటెన్షియల్ భేదము అని అంటాము. The work done to bring the unit positive charge from one end of the conductor to other end of the conductor is called as a potential difference. Therefore, potential difference is equal to work done per charge. Potential భేదం is equal to విద్యుత్ పని by ఆవేశము, W by Q. SI unit is work done is joule and charge is coulomb, joule per coulomb, or another scientific unit is there, that is volt. That means that 1 volt is equivalent to 1 joule per coulomb. 1 volt is equal to 1 joule per coulomb. A problem is example, simple problem. Calculate the work done to bring a charge of 100 coulombs in conductor. A potential difference is 2 volts. Calculate the work done to bring a charge of 100 coulombs in conductor of potential difference 2 volts. Here giving charge is 100 coulombs and potential difference denoted by V is 2 volts. Find the work done. So you know that potential difference formula is work per charge. Therefore, work done is equal to potential difference into charge. The potential difference value 2 and charge value is 100 coulombs. That is the work done to bring the 100 coulombs of charge through 2 volts of potential difference of conductor is 200 joules. 200 joules. Next one is EMF, electromotive force. The work done to bring the unit positive charge from low potential terminal to the high potential terminal is called as a EMF. The low potential terminal is a negative terminal and a high potential terminal is a positive terminal. ప్రమాణ ధన విద్యుత్ ఆవేశాన్ని బ్యాటరీ యొక్క ధృవ ధ్రువము నుండి ధన ధ్రువానికి తీసుకెళ్లడానికి మనం చేయాల్సినటువంటి పనినే విద్యుత్ చాలక బలం అని అంటాం. The work done to bring the unit positive charge from negative terminal of battery to positive terminal of the battery is called as a electromotive force, that is EMF. It is also measured in volts. It is also measured in volts. Next one, electric resistance. విద్యుత్ నిరోధం. Electric resistance. The property of a material which opposes the flow of electrons in it is called as a electric resistance. ఏదైనా ఒక విద్యుత్ వాహకములో స్వేచ్ఛా ఎలక్ట్రానుల యొక్క చలనాన్ని నిరోధించే స్వభావాన్ని విద్యుత్ నిరోధం అని అంటాం. It can obstruct the motion of the free electrons. It is also equivalent to the ratio of the potential difference to the current flowing in the conductor. విద్యుత్ నిరోధం అనేది విద్యుత్ పొటెన్షియల్ భేదము మరియు విద్యుత్ ప్రవాహాల యొక్క నిష్పత్తికి కూడా సమానము. దీని SI యూనిట్ అనేది ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఓమ్స్. denoted by symbol gamma. Okay, or using this formula, volt per ampere, that is 1 ohm is equivalent to 1 volt per 1 ampere. 1 ohm is equal to 1 volt per 1 ampere. The resistance of conductor majorly depends upon the temperature of a conductor. Second one is dimensions of a conductor. Dimensions, nothing but length and area. Third one, impurities of the conductor. The resistance of conductor mainly depends upon the factors of temperature, dimensions of conductor, that is length and area. Third one, impurities. ఒక వాహకం యొక్క విద్యుత్ నిరోధం అనేది ముఖ్యంగా 3 స్వభావాల మీద ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది, 3 కారకాల మీద. మొదటిది ఉష్ణోగ్రత మీద ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది, రెండవది డైమెన్షన్స్, లెంత్ అండ్ ఏరియా. డైమెన్షన్స్, లెంత్ అండ్ ఏరియా, పొడవు మరియు వైశాల్యాల మీద, మధ్యఛేద వైశాల్యాల మీద ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది. మూడవది ఇంప్యూరిటీస్, మలినాల సాంద్రత మీద ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది. మలినాల సాంద్రత మీద ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది. If the temperature of the conductor is increases, the resistance of a conductor is always increases. If the temperature of conductor is increases, the resistance of the conductor is also increases. ఒక వాహకం యొక్క ఉష్ణోగ్రత పెరుగుతూ ఉంటే దాని యొక్క విద్యుత్ నిరోధం విలువ కూడా పెరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, the resistance of conductor is directly proportional to the length of the conductor and also inversely proportional to the area of cross section of the conductor. Therefore, the resistance of conductor proportional to length of conductor and inversely proportional to area of cross section of the conductor. You getting the relation rho L by A. Here rho is called as a specific resistance. Rho is called as a specific resistance. విశిష్ట నిరోధము. రోని ఏమంటామంటే ఇక్కడ విశిష్ట నిరోధము. ఏదైనా ఒక వాహకం యొక్క నిరోధం ఎల్లప్పుడూ దాని పొడవుకు అనులోమానుపాతంలోను మధ్యఛేద వైశాల్యానికి విలోమానుపాతంలోను ఉంటుంది. Therefore R is equal to rho L by A. ఇక్కడ రో అనేది విశిష్ట నిరోధము. విశిష్ట నిరోధానికి ప్రమాణాలు మనం రాబడదాం. Therefore specific resistance is equal to R into A by L. Here resistance measured in ohms, area of cross section is measured in meter square, length is measured in meters. That's why the unit of the specific resistance is ohm meter. The unit of the specific resistance is ohm meter. A small problem. Calculate the specific resistance of conductor, specific resistance of copper conductor of length 1 meter and area of cross section and area of cross section 2 millimeters, having resistance 100 ohms. Calculate the resistance of conductor of length 1 meter and area of cross section 2 millimeters, having resistance 100 ohms. ఒక కాపర్ వాహకం యొక్క పొడవు 1 మీటరు మరియు మధ్యఛేద వైశాల్యం 2 మిల్లీమీటర్లు మరియు దాని నిరోధం 100 ఓంలు అయితే దాని యొక్క విశిష్ట నిరోధాన్ని కనుక్కోండి. Here giving that length is equal to 1 meter and area of cross section is giving value 2 millimeters square. Therefore, in conversion into meters, 1 millimeter is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 meters whole square. 1 mm is equal to 10 power minus 3 meters. Therefore, 2 into 10 power minus 6 meters square. And resistance value is 100 ohms. So, calculate the specific resistance. Specific resistance is equal to RA by L. Substitute the values here. 100 into A value 2 into 10 power minus 6 by length is 1 meter. That is 2 into 10 power minus 4 ohm meter. The specific resistance of the conductor is 2 into 10 power minus 4 ohm meter. Next concept is electric work done. Electric power work done. The power is always equivalent to rate of doing work. Power is equal to work by time. But the potential difference is equal to work per charge. Therefore, work is equal to potential difference into charge. Therefore, power is equal to, substitute the value V into Q by T. Power is equal to V into Q by T. From Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. Therefore, substitute here V value IR into Q value is also known that I into T because of the definition of electric current. Therefore, I into T by T. Therefore, power is equal to I square RT by T. Simplifying that, power is equal to I square R. The electric power is equal to work by time, or electric power is equal to I square R, or another formula is there, I square R. Therefore, using the Ohm's law, I is equal to V by R. Therefore, V by R whole square into R, that is V square by R square into R, cancel out. Therefore, V square by R. Another relation is power is equal to V square by R. Another relation is there. Power is equal to I square R. Therefore, substitute the value of R is equal to V by I. Therefore, I square into R value V by I. Therefore, I square cancel. Therefore, power is equal to V into I. Therefore, the electric power having the different formulas, work by time. Another formula is work conversion into the charge into potential difference, VQ by T. In terms of the current and resistance, that is I square R, is equal to in terms of the voltage and resistance, that is V square by R. The electric power.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe this channel and click on bell icon to get the notifications for the upcoming classes. And share this